Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and together with my husband Glenn, we make a weekly vlog to document our search for a more meaningful life. So, without further ado, let's show you how the week unfolded. Good morning and welcome to a sunny Saturday. Is there anything so good after a grey, rainy day? No, I don't think so. Anyway, the sun is shining and I've decided I'm going on a day trip. Yes, I am. I've decided to take the train to Okehampton. It's about 2 hours from Totnes on the train. I've got to change at Exeter St David's. And then once I get to Okehampton, I'm going to go for a walk. Apparently, there is a trail called the Granite Way, and it's a cycle and footpath. It's 11 miles. I'm not doing 11 miles, not today. But there is a viaduct en route. So I thought I'll go for a walk on this beautiful sunny day. To the viaduct, we can take in the sights. It's all going to be good. Before I go, I'm going to do one quick thing. Do you remember last week when I was working in the charity shop, I said there was this gorgeous black leather handbag, which I fell in love with, which I didn't buy. Well, I was telling Glenn about it last night and he said, I'll buy it you for Christmas if you want. I was like, yeah, I do. It's beautiful. So my plan is I'm going to walk to the charity shop. I'm going to try the bag on my arm because it's got to sit perfect. If it doesn't sit perfect, I'm not going to get it. Come on, let's get this day started. Bag is purchased. Look at that. That is an absolute beauty of a bag. He can wrap it up and give me for Christmas, and I'm happy to wait because that's worth waiting for. I'm on my way to the station. Got my headphones. The Leanne Moriarty audiobook I'm listening to. Oh, it's superb. I'm very happy. I've got a nice long train ride and a walk. In fact, I picked today's activities based around me wanting to listen to an audiobook all day. I've got an off-peak day return ticket, and with my Devon and Cornwall rail card, that was £10 something for a return, so not bad.
This is Topnes.
So we're at Exeter St David's. Let's go and see which platform our Okehampton train is. I found the right platform.
B for the 11:30 Great Western Railway service to Payton.
Not that one. That is not the train I need. I need the next one after that. This train goes to Payton. Here comes a little train. Just 2 stops to Okehampton.
A late running train being in front of this one.
So here's where we are. This is where we're going. What a quaint railway station that was. It was like stepping back in the 50s. It was beautiful. In the railway station there was a visitor centre and there was a gorgeous picture of that dramatic viaduct. That's where we're hoping to get to today. Lots of cyclists, walkers got off at the station, and this is a place where you can access the moors. So very scenic apparently. We're following these brown signs saying the Granite Way this way. Now apparently there is a place at the youth hostel where you can hire bikes. I've decided against that, just walking. There's some beautiful views along here. Look at that. I think this time of year is a great time to do it because the trees look stunning. There's a main road, as you can hear, running alongside this path, and next to me there is a disused railway. Now I'm going to put 2 and 2 together here and I may come up with 5, but this is what I reckon. So this is called Granite Way, and I think this railway used to, what do they call it when they dig stuff out the ground? I want to say pit, you know, where they take stuff out the ground. Anyway, one of those. Now I'm wondering if what they took out the ground down here was granite, because that would make sense that this was Granite Way. I mean, as I said, I'm guessing. I'll look it up on the internet, but it would figure. So the disused railway, I think, used to run whatever they dug out the ground. Let's keep going, see what we can work out. 1.25 miles to the station. That's the way we've come from. And Meldon, that is the way we're going, which is down there. I'm wondering, is the word I was looking for colliery? Or does that only relate to coal? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue this way. Ooh, which way have I got to go? At that last gate, I turned right. I'm wondering if I should have turned left. But this is a good path, so I'm thinking this is the way. We'll soon find out. We're on the right path, that's for sure. Meldon Viaduct, half a mile. Do you know what I'm also hoping for? Somewhere selling coffee and maybe a sandwich. That would be wonderful. Meldon Quarry, that was the word I was looking for. This was the quarry. Two good things have just happened. Firstly, I've just had a text from Glenn who said, do you fancy meeting me later and I'll treat you to fish and chips? I was like, oh yes, I do. Secondly, I've arrived at the viaduct. We can walk down or across. Let's walk across. Meldon Viaduct, beware of high winds. Let's go for it. There's people over there by that building. I wonder if that's a visitor centre. More importantly, I wonder if that's where we can get a cup of tea. It's pouring with rain now, by the way. Over there, that is the dam. And there's obviously lots of walking trails around here. Anyway, it's raining. Gonna put my camera out, and sunny. Let's keep our eyes open for a rainbow. Bit of a rainbow over there. Not sure if the camera can pick it up. I'm gonna walk down and see what we can see down here. You can see the underside of the viaduct here. I was pretty sure this was going to be a quick shower, but it is absolutely pouring now. It's definitely slippy. Apparently we can go all the ways. Viaduct looks magnificent from down here. Let's go this way, only because it looks less hazardous. I can hear water. It's quite a roar. Now the path I'm on now, I think, is called the Dartmoor Way. So I've come off the Granite Way onto the Dartmoor Way. I think this area, as I said, is crisscross with multiple walking paths. I'm going to go down this way slowly. It is a path of sorts. I haven't really got suitable footwear for this, but let's do it anyway. Oh, muddy. Too much mud. Viaduct, it looks stunning. Right, let's find our way back up there. Back to the railway station, back for a cup of tea. That is the plan. I'm telling myself that I'm stopping to take a picture of the gorgeous view. I'm just catching my breath. The rain has stopped. Good timing.
So I don't know, cocktail club's really good. So I think maybe cocktail club and fever.
I had a bit of luck. When I got to Okehampton, there was a train waiting, so I couldn't get a coffee. But I've just got to Exeter St David's, and my next train's been delayed 15 minutes. So I've managed to get a coffee.
Been away from there. It'd be like since then, you know,
I'm absolutely gutted. So the plan was that I was gonna meet Glenn for fish and chips after he finished work. This train was running half an hour late. It pulled into the train station literally as the bus I wanted was leaving. I even ran for it. I never run for a bus. Anyway, let's get back in. Well, I've had a result. Glenn's just rang me, said meet me at the bottom of the hill and I'll take you out tonight. We found last night such a long evening. It felt just hours long. Here we are at lovely Torquay. So we're going to have fish and chips this evening. The good news for the restaurant is they're fully booked. bad news for us, but it doesn't matter. We can go somewhere else. We're going this way, see what we can find. We've managed to get the last table in here. Look how busy Torquay is on this November evening. River dance is on at the theatre. The restaurants are full. Everyone likes a bit of river dance, don't they? Look at the queue. Well, that was a very lovely evening, Mr. Warner.
I'm not a fan of winter nights because it just, you get home at sort of 5:30 and I've been at work all day and it was dark, pitch black, and then you go home and you sit down and have dinner and that, and you have something to eat, you watch something on telly, and then you realise it's still only 6:30.
Yeah.
Or 7 o'clock, and it's like you think, I actually went to bed at 9:15.
You did.
Which is unheard of. And I thought, I'm not tired, and then I fell asleep.
You did.
Within a minute.
Good morning, and welcome to Sunday. Washing machine is on. I've had breakfast. Glenn's gone off to work. I'm up and dressed, and I am going to stroll down the road to observe the minute silence for Remembrance Sunday. Come on, let's get down the road. Oh my goodness, that was such a soggy service. Lady next to me lent me her umbrella. She took shelter under her husband's vast umbrella. It was wet, it really was. I always find it so moving, especially when you hear the bugle play. Anyway, it's good to take that time out and remember. But it just reminds you, there's so much conflict in the world. Did we learn the lessons? No, I don't think so. Anyway, with that said, I am going change these shoes, a little bit uncomfy, into something more comfortable. I am going to head over to the new art centre that has opened across the road to check it out. So this is the new cafe and art centre up here, just across the road from the flat. It looks amazing at night when it's all lit up. Oh, that was a very nice coffee with a very, very nice view. Let's just nip to the Happy Apple, get some food. There's a new shop opening over there called Knit, and I'm very excited. The weather out there, horrible. Pouring with rain again. That's it, I'm in. I'm not going out at all. I have just brought some big potatoes for dinner. I'm going to have jacket potatoes with tuna, sweet corn, and a bit of cheese and some salad. That's dinner sorted for tonight. I was going to go in and meet Glenn. The weather's saying no, don't do it. So day in for me. Tomorrow I've got my learn to sew course, and I need to dig out my fabric, my pattern, pack my bag with all my sewing bits in. And I'm very excited about that. But first, let me give my mum a call, catch up on her day, see how she's doing, and I'll check back with you in a little bit. I've been listening to my audiobook, doing a little bit of embroidery. The rain is pouring, so I'm definitely staying in. I think I might quickly whip up a ginger cake. It's the sort of weather for a ginger cake. This is BBC Food Easy Ginger Cake. And look, 204 ratings of 4.5. Easy peasy. Right, 200 grams self-raising flour, 200 grams of sugar, 1 teaspoon bicarbonate of soda, 1 teaspoon and a bit of ginger, 55 grams of butter. Then you've got to mix that in with your fingertips until it looks like breadcrumbs. It's going to get messy. 2 tablespoons golden syrup. I think I've probably just got that. Yep. That's all gone now. This recipe only uses 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. I'm questioning whether that's enough. I like it gingery. I'm sticking to the recipe. 240 ml of hot water with the 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. Right, let's give it a mix into the pan. Let's stick this in the oven. The cake is looking magnificent in the oven. Smells pretty good too. Cake looks magnificent. I've been sorting out my stuff for tomorrow. I've checked my bobbin. There's enough thread on there. Let's give it a try. Oh, that looks good. Do you know what? I was worried that teaspoon of ginger wouldn't be enough, but it's spot on. Tastes lovely. Mr. Warner has just arrived back. The weather is so rubbish. He's parking outside. Are you all right, my darling? Have you had a good day?
It's been
Wet and
Wet.
soggy.
So people, I managed to get 2 bits of footage today.
Yeah.
First bit was a seal.
Yeah.
Mrs. Warner will add in
Now.
seamlessly, and some footage of the Remembrance Sunday parade that went past the marina.
Good morning, and welcome to Monday. Exciting day today. Learn to sew course, and I am looking forward to it. I've got my pattern, I've got my sewing machine out. Let's go. It's raining outside, but the shop's only, well, it's probably about 10 doors away. So come on, let's go. I have decided I'm going to buy some new fabric for this. I am. So come on, let's get going. The lady seems lovely. I've dropped my sewing machine off, just picking up my other bag, and I'm off. I've just come back for a short break. I'm going to make myself some cheesy toast and then get back to it. I've cut out all my pattern pieces. I've started sewing. Oh my goodness, so much fun. I mean, I wish I could spend all day every day just learning to sew. Anyway, lots of fun. I'm going to get on, make some toast. That was the quickest eating of toast known to man. Going to get back down the high street, back to my sewing. Well, I've been in for about an hour. Let me show you first. Look, can you see that? This is my garment. It's not finished, but I'm very pleased with how far I got. It's looking very good. I've been on the phone to my mum. I've been on the phone with my friend Vanessa. We've been chopsing. Anyway, I need to find something for dinner. So I'm going to go back out to the Happy Apple, see what I can find. See what I can rustle up for dinner. Everything in one pan. I love a £1 wonder. Chicken kebab tonight for dinner, Mr. Warner. Got some roasted veggies and salad too. Good morning, and welcome to Tuesday. It's a work day for me. I am just about to sit down and get some work done. I went out for a walk this morning and we have had our Riverford box delivered. What do we got? Some salad leaves. That's good. Some courgette or two. Some carrots. A cauliflower. Love a cauliflower. We've got some celery, some onions, and some potatoes. Yeah, that's all good. That'll keep us going. Do you know what I fancy making? Fancy making that minestrone. Do you remember I made it not so long ago? It's delicious. Anyway, gonna sit down, do some work, and I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. Mrs. Warner has sent me down to the sweet shop to get this week's sweets, as she was busy all day yesterday. So let's go. So I'm in the sweet shop. The chap's going to make his choice. 100 grams of something. What are we going for? Yeah, we haven't had those. We haven't had those. Pineapple rock. Here we go. Here it is. Pineapple rock. Let's take it back to Mrs. Warner. It's absolutely pouring with rain. I'm back from the shop. I have sweeties.
Oh, what did you get? What did you get? Let's have a look.
The man picked them for me.
Yeah. Ooh. What are they?
Pineapple rock.
Never had pineapple rock before. Just as you would imagine pineapple rock to be. Very nice. I've decided to take a bracing walk down the high street and back up again for my lunch break. It's just started raining. It's assaulting all my senses. I feel better for that walk. Yes, I do. I'm so glad I did that because it just clears my head, shakes off the morning, ready for me to sit down and do the afternoon. So yeah, pleased I did that. A walk, better than caffeine, I feel. I've finished work, finally. Now it's a long day today. I'm going to start doing dinner. My first thought was, oh, we haven't got anything. I'm going to have to go to the shop. But then I was like, no, Lisa, sure you can rustle up something. So that's what I'm going to do. Going to go through the fridge. I'm going to have a look at what we got. And I'm going to throw a whole load of veggies in. We're going for volume. That's what we're going for. I was trying to get the last little bit of tomato puree out the tube. Tomato puree 1. Oh, that's so annoying. Right, Mr. Warner, I've rustled us up some dinner. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. A wet Wednesday. It don't matter though. Today, I am going to Topsham with Kim. She's driving over from Brixham. We're going to get the train and go to Topsham. Last time I spoke to Kim, she said she hadn't been to Topsham. So I was like, oh, you'll love it. You'll love it. Especially that antique centre. So that's what I'm doing today. Mr. Warner's going to the boat. He's got some jobs to do. But before we do any of that exciting stuff, the age-old perennial question, what are we having for dinner tonight? What we are looking for is something that's budget-friendly and doesn't have a million ingredients. We've had that one a lot. Yeah, so maybe something different. That's what we had the other day. That was really nice, wasn't it? Mr. Warner has chosen spaghetti bolognese. Now, that might seem boring, but we hardly ever have spaghetti bolognese. So I've just had a message from Kim. She's parked. She's on her way. This is good. You know, I get parking anxiety. This makes me anxious when I'm parking. I also get parking anxiety for people when I'm not even in the car with them. I'm like, oh, I hope they park okay. Hope they can find a space. I get that anxiety even when I'm not with someone who's parking their car. It's crazy. We are at the train station, ready for a day out. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm guided by you, so I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's go. We are Exeter St David's now. We got to find a platform for the next train. Okay. This is always the adventure. Okay. Just as we arrived, there was a train leaving the platform. We missed that one. We weren't going to run for it, but we have got ourselves a coffee. What have you got?
Chai latte.
Chai latte. I've got a black coffee. We got about 30 minutes to wait to the next one, but that's absolutely fine. We'll sit on our bench, have a coffee and do some people watching. We're on the right train. We weren't sure for a second, but we are. Here we are. Here we go, and we're off. Let's do it. Got some lovely fish here, look at that. You were swimming with some of that stuff.
I was swimming with some of that stuff.
Kim does cold water swimming in the sea, even at this time of year. I know we've pointed it out before, but just look at that amazing door. It's just a beauty, isn't it? Look at that. Wednesday is definitely the day to come here because, as you know, when we've been here at the weekend, it is heaving. It's very nice for a stroll around. Here we are, Quay Antique Centre, and it's 3 floors of loveliness.
Oh, I'm in.
I'll tell you what I'd like to find is some Christmas decorations. That is what I'd love to find. What is that? So many beautiful things. Oh, look, Leo would love that. I'm not looking for anything for me. Although, boy, I've found some gorgeous stuff.
I'm coming back. Yeah, I'm coming
There's
back.
so many beautiful things
That's
in
amazing.
there. Oh,
Get the chance, then
it is
visit because
it's well worth a visit.
Yeah.
So much. If you like a good rummage, like to find something a little bit different. I mean, I saw so much jewellery that I loved there. So much unusual stuff. Okay, we're in the charity shop now. Look at that dress.
lovely.
It's like out the 70s. Oh, they got some.
variety.
They got some good stuff. Having a good mooch at the old books. I thought the last one was the Devon Air Ambulance Trust. Oh, that was a vintage one. This is just your run-of-the-mill one. Well, we're quite happy with that. What a beautiful book that is. Oh, artisan chocolates and gelato. Oh, should we look through the window? Oh, look. I was just saying, should we be like grown-ups and have a sandwich, a sensible lunch, or should we just go into that cake shop and just fill up on cake and chocolates. We're undecided which route to go on. Let's have a look round this one. I'm feeling buoyed now. I found some good books. Let's have a look in the cafe. Or let's just look through the window first. Oh, they got cake. Oh, they got lots of cake. Topsham's Totnes. Let's have a look. After deciding whether to do sandwich and cake or just sandwich, we've decided to go cheese scone, savoury, followed by cake.
No, actually, what I should say to him, I said, watch Sunday.
So, cheese scone to start. Let's give it a go. This cake is orange and pistachio. It is very good. That was so delicious. We're now full of cake, full of tea. Are we meandering back to the train station now? Yeah, shall we do that?
Let's meander.
Yeah, it's been a lovely day. So the barrier's down. We're waiting for the train. No train in sight. They obviously like to shut the barrier nice and early. That's not our train. Either that or we're on the wrong side. Here's our train coming on the right side. The conductor asked to see my tickets, not a problem, showed him my tickets, and then he wanted to see my rail card. I was like, not a problem. Could I find the screen with my rail card? No, I couldn't. And then when I found the screen, I called him back and I just had like a spinning wheel of doom where there was no internet. And yeah, it made me look like I was well dodgy. That train's on its way to Penzance now. Lovely Cornwall. We're just going into the Happy Apple because Kim says she buys the garlic sauce in there, which is the best, and I want to see what one it is. Where is it? Oh, okay. I've actually got this one. This one, but not that one. Is that one good?
Yeah, I eat a lot of this with everything.
Oh,
everything.
Goodness, it's dark. The lights are out. I had a fabulous day with Kim. Oh, I really enjoyed it. We had the randomest 20 minutes at the end of our day. We really did. I won't go into how random it was, but it was pretty random. But anyway, we went into the Happy Apple. They had no lights on, but they were still serving. They couldn't take any card payments and their cash machine was out of order. So I legged it back to the flat to get some cash and then legged it back. And apparently it's all due to a solar storm. That's what it was all about. Anyway, I am just cooking a spaghetti bolognese, one of Mr. Warner's favourite dishes, which I don't cook very often. I'm not a huge fan and I only cook stuff I like. I'm not just throwing it in either. Oh no, I'm following the recipe. Yes. So this is going to be a good one. Mr. Warner, I said, buy a small bottle of wine. He said there was no small bottles of wine. So he bought a big one. So I'm just having a glass of wine as we speak while I'm cooking. And I'll catch you later when I can give you the verdict on tonight's dinner. We got some delicious looking garlic bread this evening, courtesy of Mr. Warner. He went all out today. We got candles tonight. Delicious looking spaghetti bolognese tonight. I don't know why we don't have this more often, Mr. Warner. I'm excited to see how you score it. Mr. Warner, how was that?
I've eaten too much. I'd say 8.
You'd say an 8. That is it for today. It's been a good day today. I've really enjoyed it. I'll see you in the morning, and welcome to Thursday. Do you know what? There's a little bit of blue sky out there. Yes, there is. Let's not get too overexcited. There's a lot of grey as well. Time check, 7:59. I start work in half an hour. This is good. I'm looking forward to today. I've got a meeting which is going to move a project on. Nothing I like more than a bit of progress. Yeah, I'm excited. So far today, washing's on. Can you hear the washing machine whirring away? I've emptied the dishwasher. I've even cleaned some windows. Oh, I'm all over it. Flat is tidy, which is good. Glenn's gone off to work. I am just going to go for the quickest walk up and down the high street. It's like a 15-minute blitz it is. Then come back, get my computer out and start work. So that is my plan for today. Look at this Christmas display. How cute is that? Whoa, the knitting shop. Oh, this is very exciting. I'm so glad I did that. Right, I'm going to get my computer out, going to start work, and I'll see you later. What a morning that was. Super, super quick. It's just midday, like just midday. But I'm going to stop, have a break from my computer, stretch my legs. I'm going to make myself some lunch as well, because I am bit peckish. I've got some leftover spaghetti bolognese there. I'm going to do a bit of salad with that as well. Get some greens in. Well, I'm creating a feast here. Just heating up a bit of leftover garlic bread. Got the spaghetti bolognese. Done this luscious salad with olives and balsamic vinegar. Well, that's not a bad leftover lunch, is it? Right, lunch was good. Cup of tea made. Let's get back to work. That is it. End of work day and working week. Hallelujah. It is just gone 4:30. It is dark outside already. And it's just started drizzling with rain. But I'm going to get my coat on, get my shoes on and go for a walk. I have been sitting down for way too long today. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to come back, cook us some dinner. Oh, it's Thursday. I also need to write and send the newsletter as well. That's a job for later tonight. So come on, let's get out, get some fresh air. I just got in. Oh, I love it when it's dark. The Christmas lights are on. Even if the shops are shut, I just love having a look in. So beautiful. I'm going to get dinner started. I'm going to get the newsletter started. I'm going to multitask. Oh, it could all go horribly wrong. Well, Mr. Warner, tonight for dinner, beef teriyaki with some pickled veggies. The scores on the doors for dinner tonight.
Bit tangy on the tongue. 7.5.
Not bad. We've got the last bit of the ginger cake. And we got some delicious custard. Premium custard this is. Oh man, that is good. Good morning and welcome to Friday. I've been productive this morning. Oh yeah, I like a productive Friday morning. I've been doing more kitchen drawer sorting out. I even made a list of some of the things that we have that need using. They just sit in the cupboard. Porridge oats was one of them. And a random tin of kidney beans that's been in the cupboard for ages. I only ever use kidney beans in chili con carne. Problem is, Glenn doesn't like chili con carne and he dislikes chili con carne with kidney beans in, preferring that I use a tin of baked beans. That's why they've never been used. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I will have a look on the internet for other recipes to use this tin of kidney beans. And guess what I found out? Kidney bean brownies. You've heard that right. I'm going to give this recipe a go. To make it, I've got all the ingredients. I just need some more cocoa and a bar of chocolate. I'm going to walk down to Morrison's now, get that, plus get the stuff for dinner tonight. I'm not entirely sure what we're having yet. And then come back and make it if I've got time before I go to the charity shop. That is the plan. Actually, before I head down to Morrison's, I'm going to go across to market to get some veg and some fruit. I bought some kale. Glenn hates kale. That one's just for me. I bought some avocados, some jacket potatoes, some peppers and some pears. The rain a little heavier now. Still striding down to Morrison's though. I've got loads in Morrison's. So much deliciousness. I'll show you when I get back. It's pouring with rain now. If Bob the bus is at the bus stop, when I walk past, I'm definitely going to get it. Bob the bus wasn't there. I'm going to walk back. Let me show you some of the deliciousness I brought at Morrison's. I only went in there for 3 things. So, Mr. Warner doesn't watch our videos, so he's not going to see this. I bought this massive tub. And do you know what I'm going to do with it? Let me show you. I'm going to fill these drawers with sweets, in addition to puzzle pieces, and that is going to be Mr. Warner's advent calendar. But that's not all. Oh no, oh no, let me show you. I saw these. Glenn loves anything almondy, anything Bakewell, and these are festive Bakewells and they were reduced. He's going to love those. These just fell in. They were like 2 for £2. I was like, oh yes. Oh yes. I needed some chocolate for cooking, but I bought an extra big bar. Some for the cooking, some for me. Oh no, I told you I went mad. Thai green chicken noodle soup for lunch. I brought some seasoning. I bought 2 of these chicken gyros, chicken and leek bake and shepherd's pie. I know, I usually make my own mix. I've got some chicken for tonight's dinner. Cocoa, that's what I went in for. And that, my friend, is it. Now the thing is, I've only got an hour before I start at the charity shop. Is that enough time? I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it a go. Do you know what I've done? I've forgotten an ingredient. What an idiot. It's because it wasn't on my list. I've forgotten peanut butter. Now, I've got peanut butter with black pepper. I've ruled that out for the recipe. I've got peanut butter and honey. Ruled that out as well. Too much sugar. I'm super annoyed with myself. I can't believe I had everything but one ingredient. I'm not going to fudge this recipe because I want to taste it as it should. I'm going to make it tomorrow when I've got some peanut butter. So that takes the urgency out of it anyway. So I've turned off the oven. I'm going to sit down and have some lunch instead. This soup smells good. I am off for my shift at the charity shop. Made myself a mug of tea to take with me. I'll see you when I get back. Well, I just got in from the charity shop. It was a super quick shift today. I really do enjoy it, you know. I love it. Just really enjoy the shift. So it is 4 o'clock. I'm going to get dinner going on. We are off out this evening. Yes, we are. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to it. Something a little bit random tonight. As in, I've just picked it and said, let's go to it. Glenn's like, what's it about? I was like, not entirely sure. But let's do it. It's better than sitting in. So let's get dinner going on. Do you remember about a year ago, it's got to be a year ago, we went round to Iwin and Chris's house for dinner, and Chris cooked tomatoes, peppers, onions, chicken, pita bread, and then yoghurt on top. That is what I am trying to recreate this evening for dinner. I think it's going to be good. Mr. Warner has returned just in time. Let's see if this is as good as what Chris cooked us. Scores on the doors.
It's a good 7.
A 7.
7.5 maybe.
We were going out tonight. I'd found a talk about non-dualism, as I said earlier, I think. I didn't know what it was about. I thought it'd be interesting, but I must admit, Glenn came in, it's rainy and horrible outside, and we were like, nah, should we stay in? So I think we may regret that later, because it does get a bit boring staying in, but that is it. That is it from us today. That's it for the week. So we'll see you next week. So that was the week. Not a bad week at all. Managed 2 trips out on the train, which is always a joy. Anyway, Christmas is ramping up. I think next week, Christmas trees being delivered to the market square. I've heard a rumour that it is, and I'm looking forward to it. So that is it for this week. If you've got to the end of this video, thank you. And a special thanks, Kathy L, Kathy S, Alan, Penny, Marion, Joanne, Leslie and Janice. Thank you so much for your support. That is it for this week. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.